So I don't know why YouTube cut my video out, but I feel some type of way about that, and I'm gonna let it slide this one time. Okay, YouTube, flunky tube, YouTube, get y'all shit together. All right. Anyways, because some ain't adding up. All right. Yeah, it's like what is this? So it's like things in your past for my feminines. I feel like they really weren't making sense, and like, yeah, whatever you had to release or let go of, you really just had to let go of. It could have even been like a thought or a memory or feelings about your past or things, you may have still been kind of like feeling like a victim about or holding a grudge toward, because I also think about that with the Cancer energy. You're still being kind of passive and towards maybe a parental figure or whatever, about, yeah, but you have that yin yang energy, baby. Things is coming together. You really don't have anything to worry about, is what I'm getting from my feminines here. I feel like if you are working with a masculine, they're working things out, or you have a lot of support, men and women in your life, family and friends, or maybe even a partner too, where the energy is all conducive. Everything is working in your favor. I don't feel like you have to run from anything, and I think maybe that's what you've done in the past. You could have ran when things get a little start to take off. You're not really sure what's going to happen. You can't really always add up, equate, make an equation for, or sense what's going to happen at each and every moment. Sometimes you just have to have faith. Sometimes yin yang, you just have to be in that yin energy. You have to just feel and receive what's going to happen, and then know when to boom, go for it. You know what I'm saying? So growth. All right, 49, it says growth requires you to step out of your comfort zone. Growing pains can help you in gaining wisdom and experience. The old must be left behind before growing into the new. 49. Okay, boo? Alright, so yeah, that's also still Cancer energy. So my ladies, you guys still want to be in that Cancer energy. You still want to be open, receptive and stuff, but you know what to allow in and what to release though, and what to not even focus on. Okay? Because maybe that's really what it is. You guys are just learning how to like really focus your attention on the right things and the things you want to see, even when things don't add up and you're not really sure how things are going to work out, you know what I'm saying, or what's going on in the world, or you're not really ready to face, or you're not knowing how to face. It's just like change is growth. Like when you're just growing, you're just growing. You can't really stop it. I'm gonna tell a flower, don't grow, don't experience another day. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And you could have had some people around you that didn't really want to see you grow outside your comfort zone, grow to know new things, understand different stuff. You grow and expand. Yeah, Hierophant. Okay, with that 6 of Wands, seeing where you were going before you even could see fully where you could be. But now it's like you guys see that, you're actually working towards that. Yeah, that's this energy right here. You guys seen it. You got the vision. That's what I kept saying with that 6 of Wands. Like, you realize you can do this thing. Okay, you don't have to worry no more. Yeah, you don't have to worry no more. Maybe you was in some type of industry, job, contract or something that kept you binded to some bullshit or a person or a soul tie. You cleared that shit out. That shit is dead and over with. Okay, or somebody just was vampiring your energy. Yeah, somebody from the past. It's like every time you would get to this point, this same rinky-dinky ass energy would come in and distort what you have going on, or distract you, or just kind of fuck up, like abort, like fuck up, oh, I said abort, yeah, abort, like really fuck up your growth process, like where you're at. Wasn't I talking about treating yourself like a baby with the masculine side? The same thing for the feminine. And you could have people who just, their moves, their actions didn't add up, maybe run from your past. So then it's like you kind of attract these people. So then it's like when you was in this space, you wouldn't feel safe enough to grow with them and really be able to get into this yin yang place where you can make a world with them, make something with them. Maybe you were a damn child. You didn't feel like you could really trust it. But now I feel like you guys are trusting yourself because you've gotten that time. So it's like now you see somehow you got some type of time to like get into this growth energy and to really kind of grow outside of your comfort zone and what you've always known and seen and just thought was, this is, see, I seen that shit, I know it's gonna go like this, or I think it's gonna, like, you've been able to get a moment to get out of that, and this is really healthy for you. Yeah, it could be with a masculine. They got that same Six of Pentacles, and I was talking about this as a relationship, a home. Some of you guys could even be at a different level in your relationship where you're moving in with a masculine, because you feel comforted by them, you feel safe with them. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you're going to be smothered or you can't be your fullest authentic self. Some of you guys aren't in a connection, and maybe you're with someone like this, and it's good that you got out of that connection, okay? Because, yeah, somebody definitely could have had you all in your head, had you thinking about all the wrong things that you don't even need to think about. But I feel like you guys got the truth. Three of Swords, the masculines have some swords towards the end of their reading too. Three of Swords, Eight of Swords, you guys got, that's the Ace of Swords right there. Yeah, you guys got your justice from that situation, or you really were able to balance that out for yourself in the end. Maybe you brought closure to yourself around a lot of these things that happened to you. You know, you just kind of had to give yourself the other missing puzzle piece as to why certain things didn't happen or whatever. So so that you could grow, so that you could just expand and let whatever this was be what it is, and just kind of get over it. So it's like now, it's almost like I just heard bank for your buck. What? It's like you're finding a way to transmute this energy and make something from it. You're like, I'm not about to just wallow away in all this. It could even be you working with your own masculine energy, supporting yourself, being very protective of yourself while you're in this process or this part of your life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is like a no fuck boy energy zone over here. And for the guys, I feel like they have that same vibe, a no fuck girl zone over here. Like, we got feelings over here. Okay, we be healing over here. Yeah, King of Swords, Knight of Swords. I mean, King of Swords, Knight of Swords. Okay, we saw the Knight of Swords in the masculines reading, so this could definitely be them. Yeah, somebody might want to support you, for my ladies. Maybe you guys just wasn't used to receiving this with that King of Coins. You know, maybe somebody want to take care of you, support you, but you just got to trust them as well. It can't just be like one-sided, like just something they want and you don't really feel safe or protected with them. Okay, because we see that Devil and that Death card here. So it's like you still have to trust your own intuition, what feels good to you. Your head and your heart have to be in tune with it. But I feel like now you are in tune with something. Like, now you know the difference. I just heard that, yeah. And you also probably know the difference of like something about, this probably also translates to your business and somehow, like who you're working with, why you're working with them. But there could be a possibility that you guys walk away from someone or something. Or energetically, yeah. Ooh, energetically you guys could dead something. You guys saw those cards just flow out? You definitely have to let some shit go. You cannot hold on to that no more. The Knight of damn Swords, okay? Maybe some of you guys do separate from someone. Or like something ends so something new can begin, because endings is new beginnings. Like, yeah, it's a death to my, you know, I don't know, I was about to say it's a death to the period, but then you have a baby. Like, it's things die, but then they come back. What did that card say? Everything you lose comes back in a new form. Okay, yeah, it's like something that, I don't know. This could be somebody from the past too, though, for my ladies, where it's like you kind of, you let something go, but then it works out for you, man. But that's really all I'm getting for the ladies. I feel like overall you guys could have been worried about something. Now it's like you're getting time to reflect. You might even be getting a chance to decide, you know, I don't know, maybe you got an offer and now you need to decide, do you really want this or not? Or maybe you've gotten to a new level in your life and you're reflecting, like once you make this transition or move, or you get this new job, or all three, or you position yourself a certain way so that things are working out for you and your dreams and what you want to create, okay, while you're in this growth space. Not just what you've maybe been told or you've been maybe forced to believe, or those things that didn't add up. You just was like kind of made to kind of just take in, like other people's shit. You're gonna put other people, you're gonna let people take out their own trash, or let the trash take out themselves. And it's like, you might just make a different decision for yourself, for where you want to go in your life. Don't be surprised, like, if you basically just change, like, what you really want in life, who you want to be with. Like, maybe you might get to this new place and then you're just like, damn, I don't even want to do X, Y, and Z. I want to do this. Or it's like something about having that freedom to just grow, and also maybe freely express yourself in a connection, in a relationship, in your own space. Doing whatever you're doing, you got to have that freedom to create. You can't be stifled in any kind of way. But I think you guys also don't want to do this to someone else. So I think you would know if you're in some type of connection like that and it's not adding up like we saw with that card. But right now it's kind of like, I feel like you're going with the flow, and you're kind of in the space of like, if it doesn't feel good deep down inside to me and the other person, is then maybe we shouldn't, you know, you're going to be able to let it go and use that energy for something else for yourself. But it just really feels like you're not going to be wasting your time just on anyone or anything anymore. You're really going to appreciate life itself, like every single day that you get to grow and do whatever you have to do, like appreciating every moment, every choice that you get to make. You're really going to be seeing how impactful and maybe even influential that you are. You could be dealing with a Leo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, any water sign, Capricorn, Taurus again, Libra, Sag, any air sign, Scorpio or Virgo. So yeah, my ladies, you probably will be working really hard right now. It's just like you're not going to be able to focus on the same things that you used to. Like once you get to this new place or you move or whatever happens right now for your life, you could even be moving things energetically, and now it's happening externally, like as above, so below. Like you did some type of work and now you're going to see it manifest, or you put the seeds in, you put the good seeds in, and you worked on it, and now you get the fucking, you reap the rewards from it. Like you're actually getting the fruit from your labor. You actually put in hard work. You believed in yourself. You know, you had that faith about it, and you also put good energy into it, like good water. You know what I'm saying? Maybe something about the water or something. Keeping yourself hydrated has been a big thing for you, or your diet or your routine. That could be a big thing. Really taking care of yourself, ladies, like on a different level, and maybe even seeing who's taking care of you, because you could take care of a lot of people. And maybe somebody took this fucking for granted or didn't appreciate you while they had you or something, and had you in your head like you was missing out on something, and like you got everything, and you could be having this realization, like maybe coming out of a sunken place or a little sleepy type of, you was just in your bed type of energy and not really doing much. It's also what I'm seeing subconsciously from this, like sleeping a lot, just kind of in your own little cocoon. And it's like when you come out, you're gonna be like, damn, like that's why you was acting like that, that's why you was treating me like that. Even a friend, or just heard a homegirl or somebody you thought was a homegirl, you're gonna realize a lot of things about why your life has been going in the trajectory that it's been going, and you're not gonna, I think you're going to just stop looking back, because you're going to just come to some type of understanding about where you're going next, and that's going to be all the clarity that you need. So I think this is really good for my feminines, because it's giving me the vibe that something that's been taking a long time for you to figure out and just release and let go if you don't understand or know it. Like something serenity you just don't like you control, and other things you can't control, and some shit you got to release if you don't know. Maybe you'll come to you when you're supposed to. Maybe this is like some type of mystery or something you just really don't know about someone, something, why something played out a certain type of way. But I feel like whatever you've kind of been like beating yourself up or rattling your mind over, or kind of stifling your own progress, where you're going to finally stop. You're not going to give your energy to that shit no more. You're going to give it to yourself. You're going to give it to your craft, your happy, good imagination, what it is you want to see for yourself. You're going to stop like basically giving life to death and old shit and people, places, and things, and it's going to change your world basically. I think this is someone who's about to have like not just a paradigm shift mentally, but they're going to watch it happen in their actual reality. Like you've maybe been doing the work. This could even be like the money mindset stuff. Maybe you've been doing a lot of spiritual work. Maybe you've been doing a lot of physical work. Whatever type of physical therapy or consistency you've been putting in, you're about to see the rewards from it, and you're also about to get a little bit more than that. And it's not something for you to be like surprised, like, oh man, how am I going to do this again? Like you just do what you did the first time and you keep going hard. But it's also for someone to see like, this is, it's almost like you have to see why people were going so hard on you, or things were so hard for you. Because like once you get to where you want to be, it's going to be like solidified. Like nobody will be able to touch or rock you, but you're going to, it's like you have to see why it's worth it. You know, and I think in the last reading or one reading, I was talking about a challenge. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe this is how somebody feels about you. Like it's actually worth this connection, or this is how you guys, hopefully, this is how you guys mutually feel actually. And that's how you know, it's because you put in a lot of time and energy, and not because it's past or it's toxic and you just want to keep it going and lasting, but it's actually getting y'all to that next level, getting y'all to where y'all want to be. And maybe you and somebody that you meet, or somebody that you're going to be with, or you are currently with, like y'all help upgrade each other, y'all help bring each other to the next level with that yin yang, or this is something you're realizing, you know. And I also got a side note, like some of you guys could have maybe been with someone like this, but you got tricked out your, I don't know if you want to say position, you can't really get tricked out what's for you, or you got, like somebody else wanted to be with you. It was just some mess. But I just feel like, yeah, everything that you lose comes back in a new form. So even if you don't get that person back or something, it will come back even better, and you won't ever have to go through this stuff, because it's kind of like deep in your subconscious memory brain, not for you to now fear and think you're going to keep creating for yourself, or that's what's going to happen next, but it's all about you knowing that whatever happens, you'll be able to handle it. And I think that's what you're going to realize when you get to this new space. It's like, wow, I can really handle anything, and I might as well go for every fucking thing. I might as well dream big and stop holding back right now. And that's what you're going to do. And then it's going to be like, oh, okay, what the fuck? 10 of Cups, basically. All right, it says progress is progress no matter how small. All right, the masculine's got that card, actually. And then this card says, whatever happens today, you will make it through. Yeah. You know, maybe you guys really like didn't have like a lot of inspiration or spark, or it's like that youthful get up and go, like you kind of felt like you were losing it, but then somehow this gets re-inspired, and it could be because of the things you went through in the past, and like now you're using those things as fuel, and that's what we were talking about doing. It says you are enough today, tomorrow, and always. Somebody can even be inspired by you because you always seem to keep going, and now you're really about to like snap or go off. You know what I'm saying? Or this is you, this is kind of that season for you, your glow up season, or you guys could just, didn't I say something about, yeah, I said something about it first. Some of you guys are not into Instagram or social media, but you're going to be kind of putting yourself out there, promoting your business, or these are the things you could be doing that could put you at a different level, you know what I'm saying? Or you weren't told to like go off and do the most and be extra and stuff like that, and you're going to be pushing yourself out more, or you always were like that as a child, but you didn't really, it's something about giving yourself permission. It's like once you guys give yourself permission, you like a whole new door, a whole new window opportunity, a whole new world is going to probably basically be birthed for you guys, as long as you're open to it. And I think you guys are open to it, and that's why it's here. Where maybe before in the past you would just feel like you would keep going, always be a step behind, or things wouldn't really work out, or you would go and then you would go 10 steps back, or it just wouldn't get to the next level. Like that's what I was talking about, like your dreams would be aborted, your baby would be aborted, your whatever you was trying to do would be like kind of taken out, snuffed out before you could even fucking have it. But it's like somehow either you boss up and do something to protect yourself a little bit more with your masculine energy, or show up different so that nobody can try you, or it's you actually have this support through friends, family, or a partner or something, or homies or whatever. But it's like now that shit doesn't happen. Like this is like somebody, if you were like a flower, you actually got like or a garden, you got a fair shot to just grow, like there was no interruption. Or this is what you guys are about to get, a fair chance to just really grow into the person that you are with no interruption anymore. And obviously you'll know what to do if there's some intruders who try to come into your garden of life, but I don't really think they'll be able to get in, because it's like everything you went through really was teaching you how to put up those guards and know how to protect yourself. So it's really more for you to like celebrate right now and just kind of like take up space and not be afraid to see where you go from here. Alright, so I hope that you guys enjoyed that. If you're looking for the full version of this reading, there is a part 1. This is part 2. And make sure you guys look in the description box for all my information. I love y'all. I love y'all. I'm out.